Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Friday Night Lights series here live from Darlington for the Time Travel 200. We going back in time. We got so many cool paint schemes from the back in the old days, back in the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, maybe even further back, all the way back to the 1950s. I saw a car looking like out there. Coming through turns 3 and 4, folks. Here we go. Go ahead and get on the edge of your seats. About to get this thing ready to go. Reach up, pull them belts tight one more time. Pace car dives it down into the pit road, and Hunter Truel and Jesse Winslow leads them out of turn number 4 and into that glorified restart zone. Buggity, buggity, buggity! Let's go racing, boys! Two cars started from the pits, Kyle Emmett and Brian Workman, but up front, Hunter Truel is able to hang on to the lead as they single file out all the way until you get to the front straightaway. Side by side for position is Casey Graves and Wiles there in the 88. Daniel Wiles trying to hang on as behind them. They just got side by side. Lucas Hoitzma and Adam Benefield.
And you can see him running that bottom, but the two just going to keep that momentum rolling on the top side. Got to blow his doors off as they head their way down the start-to-finish stretch. Von Anschnell with a good race so far, running in P6 right now. Hoitzma, your reigning race winner here in this series, potentially looking to go back-to-back.
Take a look at the lead right here. Here comes Bryson Hixenball making his move. I saw it, no doubt about it. Looked like he had a run, and Truel just lets him have it and falls in behind, with Charles Velasquez Jr. now on the back bumper of the 71. New leader Bryson Hixenball is taking that 63 Team Conti Sim Performance car up to the lead on lap 21. Early in this race, showing some speed out of that camp. Oh, they race each other all the dang time. They know what it's like to run against each other. They know how competitive each one of each other is. Caution's out. We got a wreck happening. Oh, no, there's Hunter Bogdan in the 86. Whoa. Look out, look out, look out. He hit the leader. He hit the leader. The leader came around. He got clipped. 6 car got spun.
Well, that's going to be disastrous for him. I wonder what the damage situation is on that car. Certainly Bogdan with that spin and with the rejoin probably got to pick up a penalty there as well. We'll reel this back a bit, figure out what the deal is. Heads his way down into 3 and 4, running a little bit farther on the bottom and just snaps around real quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, guys, okay? I don't actually think it's 100% on Bogdan. Believe it or not, controversial words. Let me show you why it's not 100%. Sure, it's, I'd say 50%, but not 100. Take a look at the audio recording from race control during that entire sequence.
Thank you. Sorry about compromising your exit there. Of course, Leo. That is how it goes.
Back up, reverse, reverse, reverse.
Stopped it for, stopped it for, stopped it for.
So, I am sorry, 6. That's my fault. Mother! Fucking I'm parked.
When you are a rookie in a series and you're kind of a back marker still learning your ropes like Bogdan is, if you hear the race director tell you reverse, 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 back up, you are going to back up. You're going to listen to them no bar. No way in any shape would you ever do anything against what the race director wants. And when that happened, immediately after race control said back up, reverse, 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 he backed up right into oncoming traffic. Now, of course, he chose to listen to race control, which puts it on him. At least 50% share between him and race control. At the end of the day, check your mirrors before you back up. And also, don't tell your drivers to back up when you got oncoming traffic on the way. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. A few more guys up there trying to make their strategy call to get some stage points. Here we go. The top 15 are on old tires. Good luck, folks. It's going to be chaotic. Here we go on the restart zone, and we are back underway. Spun tires all around, no doubt about it. Cars getting out of the way. Some cars trying to get into turn number 1 smoothly as the leaders have fresher tires, and they got to wait their turn to get through this pack. It's for the lead on the outside. Look at the 88. Not quite for the lead for second place as Hoytsma's gotten away. This is the battle for second. There goes Von Hitchell into the wall. Huge crash. The 5 car sliding. Look out. He's fine. He saved it. He's good. No caution. Keeping it green.
Yeah, and Hoytsma driving away as pandemonium breaking out behind the 5 and the 2 involved in that close quarter stuff as they had their way down the back straightaway, ending in tears. I don't think it has ended there yet. Wiles and Simpson now battling at hard. I actually know that's Hoytsma and Wiles. Where in the hell did Daniel Wiles come from? Hoytsma had checked out and now he's right there.
You know, it's one of those things. Maybe that 88 car's got a little something in his jet fuel or something. More cars getting into the wall in turns 3 and 4 all over the place. Von Hinchel's going the wrong way. Oh, they're wrecking off at turn number 4. I see 3 cars and Pixon Ball's involved. Huge crash. The big one happens on the front straightaway. 16 cars. Oh my goodness. That's 8 cars all involved here. And it's terrible. I cannot believe what I just saw, Ron.
I cannot either. We're gonna have to take a look at several replays of this. It's the classic case of the Darlington squeeze, as I like to call it, heading out of the turn. Let's start off with the incident that kind of started it all. The 2 Von Henschel kind of self-clearing himself, trying to widen the berth into 3 and 4, and the 5 just getting clipped and all that. And then I think just a sprinkled amount of damage on all these race cars probably led to the incident going down a little bit later on. Let's see there. We're going to take a look at this replay here real quick. Daniel Wiles, the 97 got up against the wall big time. That's how the 88 was able to close up that margin. And look at that. He appears like an Axis-Set missile and nearly goes for the race lead. To take a look at the replay that actually caused this yellow to take place. That's a 21-2. They got into each other even before they turned into 3 and 4. And then in the ensuing stack up and scattering of the pack, drama breaking out. There's the 21 gang on the side of the 63, and they just all stack up behind.
What ended up happening there, of course, that 21 car, Eric Wineland, I believe, is the 21 tonight. I'm going to triple check that. Yeah, Eric Wineland. He's up into the outside wall. He gets up into the outside wall, and it bounces him down into the left rear quarter panel, the 63 of Hicksonball, and it's a chain reaction from there. Everybody should be on the brakes, but Von Henschel, the 01 of Casey Graves, the 29 of Tanner Marty, all of these guys get involved in this accident after this contact. And, man, it's just... Darlington is not being kind to these guys, and the 63 is just very unlucky there because he was the leader. Whoa, there's a guy in a lawn chair on the front straightaway. Look out. Well, buddy, isn't it cool? NASCAR done got us the best seats in the house. We get to sit right on the front stretch. It's cool. Got my little lawn chair in that, right, Billy? Man, can't wait for them to come back around. Here they go. Woo! NASCAR! Go, bro, go, go, go! Oh, man, I can't believe they sold me a seat like this. It's something else, guys. Woo! Cannot believe it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at this. Looks like a damn picturesque day here. See the sun shining in my eyes. Looks beautiful. But now, I mean, I can't feel anything bad about to happen. This just feels absolutely right. Right where I need to be. All right, let's watch it. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, God. One to the wall. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Hang on. No, stop. Ah! Okay. Whoa. Okay. Back over. Go away. Winslow, move your ass. Get going. Move the car. Oh, good God. The hell. NASCAR trying to kill my ass. If you say so, we're going to find out more as we continue. But I got to tell you right now, top group of guys has Hunter Truel catching up to the back bumper of them. Here we go, back underway. Wiles gets a great jump there on the outside with the 95 right in tow. Take a look right there going into turns number 1 and 2. Again, that's Wesley Napier in the 95, a rookie. These top 2 guys are rookies, Napier and Wiles, so that's awesome to see. Love to see that stuff over the course of the run. It might change. Keep an eye around. You never know what could happen here on these restarts. And we're trying to get a lap 45 for the stage. Remember that, folks. 73 making the pass the only way he knows how. He's able to bully that 71 up and out of the way. Now it's going to be a battle between the top 2 for the spot as they're wrecking off of turn number 2. There goes Zodiac hard in the inside wall. Caution not out yet, staying green. Front end damage for him. Coming around to get the one more lap to go in the stage. It is still McWhorter and Truel, top 2.
God, we are bump drafting at Darlington. I don't expect this to end well for those racers trying to do it throughout the night. But this is going to be intense. McWhorter and Truel covered by a 10th.5 as they had their way down the backstretch into 3 and 4. This for a stage win.
Coming through the final couple corners, what is the 71 willing to do? 73 on the bottom, followed by the 71. Not enough. Coming to the line, Joseph McWhorter is going to be able to win stage number 1, a chaotic stage number 1. Here we go. McWhorter, Truel, Wiles, Napier, Lowry gets 5th. Velasquez Jr. is probably the only one in the top 5 at the beginning of the stage who's still there at the end of the stage. Then you got Jacob Simpson, Jeremy B. Brown, who finished 2nd last week. Really dang cool car there. 8th, Michael Deach. Wow, way to come back in that 91 after that little contact with the wall earlier. And Seth Foudy, also great comeback. But I can tell you who you want to watch right now. McWhorter, Truel, and Velasquez. These guys are on older tires. Now you're going to see Seth Foudy, who's in 4th, have the freshest set of tires, and he was in a wall wrecking earlier. We're back underway. Let's see what he's able to do. Now he's got up towards the front. This restart's going to be important. A lot of cars trying to avoid any mistakes. Heading into turn 1, side by side for 3rd right now is Foudy. Now side by side for 4th with the 95 of Hoytsma trying to make the bottom work. Is it? I'm going to take a look and see if I can't find it, folks. Bear with me. Oh, the 75, Charles Eaton and Jeremy B. Brown in the 07. 75 and the 07. That's going to be where this wreck came from. Yep, let's back it up a little bit if we can. Here we go. So you see the 75 of Eaton there on the bottom. And Jeremy B. Brown. Oh, he didn't know he was there. Yeah, and he goes into the corner, and Jeremy B. Brown and him just go up into the wall. Luckily, I don't think that's going to do too much damage, but it's enough to where it's going to be some front end. Probably going to need to come down and get some repairs for these guys, but they should be able to continue after that. But that will be yet another caution here on laps. Let's see, that's 70, it looks like. Up front, that lead is really stretched out. Take a look at that 97 if we can get a camera on him for a quick second. The leader of this race, you can see the long gap he has. That 97 in the X-side machine reminds me of, I think it's a Jeff Burton old paint scheme, like one of the old 99 X-side paints. I've seen that in a lot of different ways. Just depends on who drove it, but definitely a really dang cool throwback for him. He's going to come to the line to get 1 lap to go on the stage. But remember this guy, he's the FLCC champion from last year, and he also won this race last week. So the Friday Night Lights series, he's trying to be a multi-time winner here if he's able to do it at the end of 147, but at the end of 90, he's going to come around, and he's going to probably, if he's able to hang on to it, come around, final corner, come on there, pal. Let's see if you can get around. He's going to be there to win stage number 2 here in the Time Travel 200.
I think Hoytsma has had a super duper quick race car throughout the night, and just seeming to increase his grip on this race and increase his grip on this series after a win last time out, looking to keep that momentum rolling as your entire top 10 has come across the stripe. Here's how they line up.
All right, here we go. Getting that restart zone ready to go. It's going to be the final little stint. Who's going to come home a winner at Darlington? We're going to find out together through turns 3 and 4. That restart zone, we are back underway. Great jump for Hoytsma on the bottom.
Whenever Everybody stacked up a little bit as they headed their way into 1 and 2 side by side. The 88 with a bit of the 18, pardon me, with a bit of a wiggle.
He
71.
spins him.
No. Oh, he's held on to it.
Oh, what a save. Oh, man, that is an amazing save, but that ain't over, folks. Still 3 wide in some places. McWhorter's got to get it back up on the racetrack without losing too much more. Looks like he's going to be 3 wide on the exit of the corner with Mason Lowery and Seth Foudy. But yeah, good restart gone worse for that 73. Dropped back quite a bit. Now he's just trying to hang on. Everybody else, though, from second on back, nose to tail, but the leader again, Hoytsma, 2.5 lead over the whole field. I don't know if we're going to see anybody catch back up to him.
Yeah, and let's take a look at this. There's the 73, got a bit of a wiggle off through the turn, stacks him up. There was the contact. The 18 kind of getting pushed into him by the 71 there.
Yep.
And McWhorter should be counting his lucky stars effect. He kept that going in a straight line. Is it a bad restart? Yes. But on the inverse, it's also a great restart because he didn't wreck his car there.
He was turning his wheel
Golly.
all the way to the right. Great save. Great frickin' save, Ron. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, these guys are starting to even out, no doubt. Oh, there goes the 88 spinning off the front bumper of the 5. 5 car came down in the 88. This brings out a caution with 5 laps to go. We're going to have ourselves a green, white, checkered finish, boys.
Oh dear, and let's take a look at it. There was the 5 Smolo wall tap, and the 83 just getting sent off to hell there into the inside. Safer barrier is going to go sliding to a halt right before the stripe. And let's take a look at another replay of this. That's another case of the Darlington bounce, and there you can see a little bit of janky iRacing physics kind of playing a role in that, but regardless, doesn't matter what situation led up to it, Daniel Weil still with that bump on top of his head from that falling anvil coming crashing down right on top of him. I am terrified.
Oh, don't be. It's going to be good. Here we go. Back underway, restart, 97, great jump. Everybody else, this is your chance. What are you going to be willing to do? You got to catch him. You got 2 laps to go.
Oh,
5's in a wall. He's
5.
gone.
Oh,
He's
that's going
gone.
to stack him up behind. Be careful here. This is real risky. The 73 nearly turns him.
Oh, they're
they
wrecking
wrecked
off the
behind.
back. Yep, absolutely. Big crash. They might throw a caution here. It is a caution. Yep, we're going to have another restart. Multiple cars spinning on the entry to turn number 3. Look out, 95 Wesley Napier, the 22. Also around Jacob Simpson, but more cars wrecked on the entry to turn 3.
Yeah, I think that all started with the stacking up farther up the road. It just snowballed out of control from there. Let's see. That was a 95 already up against the fence. So the handling going away on that race car. There's a 17. Got tight midway through the turn. I'm not sure if that was him getting tight or just getting loose, but either way, in the ensuing scramble, 4 cars merging into one single point out there on the racetrack and everybody else scrambling. And the 2 find each other once again. The 95 and the 22 nearly hit 3 times there in the span of about 15 seconds.
Pace cars on pit road. This is the moment. Does he get a good jump? Does the 41 time it? Let's see how it looks. Nope, not quite good enough for the 41. I think that might do it. Outside line got the momentum that time by. Into turns 1 and 2. 41 at Dyson, putting that 18 up out of the group, and cautions back out as they are wrecking in the back of the field. Multiple cars around.
Ryan Von Henschel picking up a DQ. Wesley Napier picking up a DQ there as well. So Dairy Queen seems to be the popular choice for these racers for dessert this evening. Let's take a look at big stack up farther in the back of the field. Drivers not getting rolling, not getting going. And as they scattered in the run up into turn number 1 and 2, that's when disaster broke out. There was a 2 just arriving at the scene of the accident. I think there's a little bit netcode contact there, and he's gone.
You could almost guarantee he's going to try and run away. But 18 car, it's got to time it. He's got to time the right time to get on the gas. That's going to be how it will work. The 97 and the 18. Who will get the jump? Down into the restart zone right here. 97 gets a great jump. 18, not a bad restart. Not a bad one for the situation he was stuck in there. McWhorter on the top. And he is clear. Yep, 18's clear. Yeah, definitely was close, but he made it. Coming out of the turn number 2, down the back. 97, still just fine. I think I saw the Jeremy B. Brown have to go up, down, and out of the line. Coming through the final couple of corners, coming to get the white flag. Hoytsma's got it. No one is in his mirror. 1 lap to go here for the Friday Night Light Series.
And Hoytsma looking to cap off the drive. Nobody rattling his cage right now, even with a sideways kick out and wiggle all through turn number 1 and 2. 3.5 tenths of a second in some margin with himself and Velasquez as he heads his way into 3 and 4 for the final time.
Lucas Hoytsma through turns 3 and 4, like you said, for the final time, is going to take that Exide Batteries Toyota Supra to victory lane for 2 weeks in a row. Lucas Hoytsma gets the job done in the Friday Night Light Series here on Marconi Entertainment.